listen, I just thought I'd come on live here, and I thought, why not? I'm gonna give y'all my first live Q&A session. Now I have about 5 or 6 questions that I've decided to go through and ask today. So today I'm gonna go through those questions. I'll show them to y'all real quick as we jamming over here to Soul, S-O-L. And if you didn't know, here's the questions. My name is Llewellyn of S-O-L, Sound of Life Media. I'm the founder and CEO of Soul. And later today, I'm going to be posting an exclusive episode that takes the power of ChatGPT and it puts it in your hands. So, before I post that episode and give it to you, I thought I'd do some questions that I received. I received a lot of questions over the last 2 weeks from all the fans and the friends and everybody who's decided to check out OTT Empire. And first of all, I want to say thank you so much for your time and your attention, your support. We've had quite a few sales, and we are quickly gaining on the Amazon charts, which is really surprising, because ultimately this is just me trying to give away all the information I can to you. So here's one of the first questions. Okay, Llewellyn. I don't know if I should read the names. I'll read the names that's on the email, or should I say the social media post, and then that way I'm not reading people's real names, right? All right, so this is from Erwin, and he, that's actually his Twitter name, Erwin. But anyway, Llewellyn, thanks for putting this information out. This is something I think a lot of people need to know. What would you suggest is the first thing that I should do to create my own OTT channel? Erwin, great question. Well, I think the first thing you should do to create your first OTT channel is just take a step back and maybe look at all of your social media. Because your social media ultimately has been your proving ground. That's where you've been putting out all of your content, all your ideas, all of your personality. So look at your social media, look at your YouTube or your Instagram, and then decide what of that content is resonating. And then think about things you like. Do you like pizza? Do you like cars? Do you like girls? Do you like boys? Whatever you like. But use your personality and fuse it with that content, and that's a great way to start your OTT channel. Thank you, Erwin, for the question. Next question is from Sis236 Okay, there's all kind of numbers and stuff, so thing's a real person. But anyway, she asks, Llewellyn, thank you for the ideas. Can you tell me how much it costs to create an OTT channel? Okay, well, the cost to create an OTT channel varies. Sometimes the cost can be relatively expensive. I've heard of people spending $300,000-$400,000 on an OTT platform, up to $500,000 if you're talking network quality, even a little bit more, because that's when you want to have your own hardware, you want to have your own server side, you want to make sure that you have a robust content stream, you want to make sure that you have a team, because then you're probably going to do a lot of live switching, a lot of live channels, so you need to make sure that you have all those things covered. Now, some people can get it done between, $30,000 and $40,000 or $50,000, but a lot of times those come with strings. A lot of the OTT content providers actually are going to charge you on the back end. Now, a lot of people don't talk about this, but you have a platform, and then in order to fund your platform, you need to figure it out. You have to fund it yourself, or you have to get some kind of financing from other people, or angel investor or whatever, or you have to maybe even sacrifice enough to get it off by maybe getting a loan. The point is, you get your OTT channel. Now you have to figure out how to fund it. And a lot of these OTT providers are going to then work a back-end deal with you to say, hey, now in order to get your ads placed, we're going to charge you 35 cents per CPM. CPM is a viewership per 1,000. So every time you get 1,000 folks to watch your content, and i.e. a commercial, you qualify to receive a revenue share from that DSP or that ad provider. This is how you want to think about your channel. How do you want to fund it? Now, there are so many ways to fund your channel. We'll get into that in a second, but ultimately, this is why it's important to choose a great content or a great OTT provider that is going to support you and allow you to grow. That's the most important thing. Great question, though. The next question. This is from X56 Luma, and Luma is an international viewer. Hey, Luma. Thank you for joining. Luma says, I have a lot of my own content created, but I have lots of different cameras. Yes, we all do, Luma. Which is the best camera to use? Ooh, that's a great question, Luma. Well, I think the best camera to use is the camera you have. Okay, that's just being real with you. Because if you look at the various amount of OTT providers, a lot of them, their quality isn't like necessarily like, network quality, right? Because the barrier of entries come down so much and the quality of cameras have come up so much. Now there's a place where everybody's found that equilibrium of saying this quality is good enough, and you don't necessarily need to have a black magic camera to be on TV anymore. But that is the barrier if you want to be on Netflix or other types of high-end streaming platforms. So that's why I said really it's about the camera you have, and then find the streaming platform that's willing to support the content you have. Now the content you have needs to be good. So personally, I would say get your camera, record fresh content, look at all of it, and then look at the streaming platforms and see what they're playing. That's going to be your best chance to get your content seen by a streaming platform. Great question. Okay, the next question is from Val56. And Val says, Llewellyn, I have a lot of music that I've done, but I don't know what to do with it. Val, a lot of people do. And before I get deeper into your question, because you're asking a great question, did you know that there are probably 10 million songs submitted a day or something like that? It's ridiculous. And there's no money being paid to any artist right now unless you're a few of the lucky big ones, or you establish your career so far back in the day that the carryover from commercialism is allowing you to eat. But ultimately, like, let's just be real, a lot of artists aren't eating right now. So this is why I'm trying to tell you, an OTT Empire is your way to make this money. Now, your question specifically talks about licensing. And I'm going to tell you, number one, all artists in the game, if you are a musician or a beat writer or a content provider who makes great music, stop giving your music away on all the social medias. You're giving your, I'm about to cuss, you're giving your life away. You're just giving that shit away. You're just giving it, and nothing coming back. In fact, I'm on a pause. I am an ex-MC. I used to be a rapper. I'm also an ex-label owner. I've worked in the industry. I worked in FM radio, satellite radio. I worked in big IT, big tech. Here's the reality. The days of being a rich independent are all but almost dead. They're crushing this. They don't want nobody out here to be an unknown artist to come on up and get this money. They don't want you to be, I mean, come on, man, think about this. The top 100 is owned by big time names. The other charts are owned by big time names. And the industry is a big time name. Like, how many independents out here really signing people? It's not Jay-Z, it's not Diddy. Well, I'm sorry, not even to say blood name, because, you know, that's a whole nother thing. But my point is, what I'm saying is, a lot of people who are on ain't out here running around grabbing the, like the next person off streaming tube or whatever and saying, sign this cat, he get a Bentley, he get all the women, or he get all the men, or whatever the hell you're into. You're drinking, you're partying, you're flying around in jets, you're doing videos. All them days is over, man. Them days is over. You got to self-fund. And self-funding means you putting it out there. This is why people doing the crazy stuff, because crazy stuff is a spectacle is show business gets the money. Y'all see what I'm saying? So, the point is, if your licensing ain't right, if your licensing ain't tight, all this work you're doing is for nothing anyway. So the reality is, get your licensing up, get your BMI up, get your ASCAP up, get your damn paperwork up. How hard is it to do, man? I mean, listen, if you're watching me right now on YouTube, right, then you damn sure got the brain to go to ASCAP and sign up for an account. If you're watching me on YouTube, you damn sure got the brain to sign up to BMI and get an account. If you got the brain to sign up for one of them accounts, you got the brain to look at the damn downloads and look at how much money you're leaving on the table. This is publishing. And there's so much more. Especially when you start putting your stuff in commercials. Especially when you start putting your stuff next to great products that allows you to create an environment that people are actually going to care about what you're saying and allow you to make some money off it. Y'all don't hear me. I want you to get off the sidelines and get into the OTT game with me, because this is where the money's at. This is where you get to make your independent contracts and make your independent dreams come true. And you don't need somebody else to be your gatekeeper. Be your own gatekeeper. Don't you see the wave? Don't you see NFL people no longer signing the big name agents? They got their mama doing it. Don't you see the wave? Don't you see independent artists who actually do craft and listen to all of these things we're talking about, all of these techniques we're showing you, these independent artists using these things and making enough money to eat and get out of their mama and daddy's house and actually have an apartment in New York and LA, making it happen? I didn't say they're rich, but they're making it happen. Don't you want to be that person? Yes. And the way you do it is, number one, you stop giving your love away. Number two, you learn the business of business. And number three, accelerate this. Get yourself an OTT empire. Get yourself a platform. You might want to be the next Howard Stern, David Stern, Bobby Stern, Sister Stern, whatever Stern you want to be. Guess what? You can be it with your OTT empire. All day long. And it's all trial and trial and trial until it hits. That's what this artistry is about. Whether you're making music, you're singing, you're rapping, you're WWE, F-ing, you're F1 driving, crashing every week, whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's trial and error, and you fail and fail and fail until you what? Succeed. Don't you dare give up on yourself. And the world wants to learn from your experience. The world wants to see you fail, because they will learn what not to do through you. And that is worth gold. And that gold is where you mine it. It's through your OTT empire. And if you don't believe me, keep following me. I'm going to help you get this money. I'm going to help you create a whole new platform for yourself. I'm going to help you get unlimited income so you and your family can live the dreams that you dream and stop getting them in here. Put them in reality. Stop not believing in you and believe in you. Stop not investing in you and invest in you. Stop giving your love away and love yourself first. And when you do that, you'll be ready to take advantage of this world and put yourself on a path, just like I have, to unlimited income, to a better life. And your dreams are no longer dreams. They are reality. And that's the importance of everything I want to show you. So tonight, when I drop that episode, make sure you get it. Make sure you get the book, OTT Empire. It's your path to unlimited income. And if you can't afford the book, it's all good. Just go to the website. You got the 30-day checklist. I'm going to tell you a secret. Shh, between me and you, lightweight, you can follow the checklist and skip the book. But if you want that nitty-gritty detail, every minute iota covered, that's the book. You know. Seriously, get it through the book, get it through the podcast, get it through any way you can. Just get it, y'all. And when you get it, put it on your OTT empire and show the world how great you are. Because your greatness don't get no younger. Believe me with that one. So anyway, I appreciate y'all time today. I just wanted to tell you we got this great episode coming, and I want y'all to use it, because this is the way you're going to be able to evaluate things in your life and be able to take this information and create a path to unlimited income, just like I have. My name is Llewellyn Christian. I'm the founder and CEO of Soul, Sound of Life Media. This is Soul. See you at the top.